DraftKings Sportsbook is the best place to bet touchdowns. I have teamed up with DraftKings to bring you all your favorite ways to bet touchdowns as we start to wrap up this NFL season. New customers can turn $5 into $300 if your bet wins. Paid in bonus bets, the crown is yours. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use the code Sonnen, stay on the action, and use your bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Love the thrill of live betting? Bet live on star player props and in-progress games right as they happen. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code SONNEN and bet just $5 on any wager and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code SONNEN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Masvidal and McGregor, who do you think is going to win that fight? Now, I ask you because a bookie has come out with a mythical line. So I have the odds maker's answer to that question. I just want you to have a moment to digest, possibly leave me a comment. Hypothetically stored away in your mind, who do you think the favorite of that fight is? Conor. Conor's supposed to be Masvidal. Odds are pretty close. Conor's the favorite. Is that an insult? I mean, is that an insult? You found two guys that have colossally bad records. And by the way, this isn't an insult by me, or at least not meant to be. This is a reality of a situation, right? You have two athletes that love fighting, that want to fight, that love fighting and want to fight so much that they're in the media talking about their love of fighting and trying to get a fight. But they can't, because they would represent the two worst records in a meaningful amount of time in the UFC. But if you put them together collectively, they would have the worst record in the history of the UFC, at least modern time. It would be something along the lines of 1 win, 10 losses, and that would span you over two different sports, right? Because George went and did the boxing. Now, I'm not picking on those guys, and those were really hard fights, and those were really great moments, and they were main events, and they were co-main events, and you're not going to win a whole bunch of those. I've got no problem with the odds whatsoever. I just have a problem with the mere fact that you think that the fight is going to happen, and sometimes there are odds makers that will let you do a prop bet. Polymarket, Ryan, Polymarket must be having this. And the bet would just simply be, is the fight going to happen? Are those two going to fight? And then we can even go a step further because the whole thing is based around this ridiculousness of the White House card. So let's word this. Are Conor McGregor and George Masvidal going to fight each other on the White House card? That's the bet that I want. I want to be able to bet no limit, as much as you're willing to take. No. I don't care what the weight class is. I don't care what the rules are. I don't care if one guy ties himself hand behind the back. If those two enter the cage with short pants and a mouthpiece, little gloves over their dick beaters, and a referee in between, I lose the bet. So I'm asking you, Eagles, is there a place where I can get action on that? I'm told Polymart takes absolutely everything. If somebody could do that research for me, I really would be grateful. And how did we get there? Like, Conor versus Masvidal, by the way, is fun. You got two big heels. Conor is the heel that everybody loves. Masvidal is the heel that everybody loves, right? He's the cool scoundrel. It's very tough from a box office standpoint. There is nothing more bankable at the box office than a cool bad guy. And you don't get them very often. Stone Cold Steve Austin would fall into the category. The Rock, when he was heel, The Rock was a cool bad guy. Just to put this in perspective for you. So if you had Conor, and if you had George, and if you were getting ready to do something weird, the idea that you would have them do something weird together makes it even more weird. Like, if you've got a Conor and you've got a George, now you just need a guy that can fog a mirror against a guy with a beating heart, and all of a sudden we go from one weird fight to two weird fights. We're halfway through our main card. Conor versus Masvidal. Not bad. Conor has a legitimate beef. It's with Michael Chandler. Masvidal has unfinished business. It's with Leon Edwards. The difference is Chandler's record's not that bad, and Leon Edwards' record isn't that bad, and Chandler fought for world titles, and Leon was world champion. Like it seems like a prerequisite to making that match is that you need two guys that have demonstrated that they're both really suck. And maybe in that regard, you get them together. And if that is the regard and you do believe that, please just send me the link so I can bet that it doesn't happen.